Splash and the Soldier of the Game spit a good business move, Lil Baby and Saweetie. Yeah, sometimes in the music industry, you know, you got these good business relationship type of situations. And that's what it is right here. You know, it might last a couple months, a couple days, a couple weeks, but it bring good clout to Saweetie and it bring good clout to Lil Baby. Keep their names circulating in the algorithm of Instagram and YouTube. So that's a good move. You know, you throw out little rumors and hints and all that there, and the internet detectives gonna put it together. Then you're gonna get reposted on Say Cheese 2 or 3 times, Academics, Baller Alert, and Shade Room, and all that there. Then you got the YouTube, everybody making videos. So that's a lot of good algorithm and revenue, and you know, keeping your name in the light, especially for Saweetie. This is a better deal for Saweetie than Lil Baby. She might got a project coming out, a mixtape, an album, a single, and you know, they bring more clout her way and they give her more stuff to talk about. Or when she do come out with an album, she might not even mention nothing about that situation, but people about an album hoping that she mentions something about that there. Or if she say something like she come out with a song and it's geared towards she finding a new man or all that there, plus her saying I'm ready for a baby and all that there, they bring more clout. So whoever coaching Saweetie is doing a good job because it's working. So good move. A lot of females got to understand that sometimes you got to make these type of business moves in the music industry, especially if you don't got no talent like Beyonce, you ain't popping like Rihanna. You got to get in them type of doors. So you got to get in there by any means necessary. You got to get in how you live. And yeah, we come up with a little agreement and we bounce off each other clout and we make as much money, much profit, much revenue as we can off this situation. If we really want to take it a step further, we do little pop-ups and we start mentioning each other on a song, or she might pop up in the video, or he might be a guest for her video, you know, and it depends on how many people draw attention to it and they'll know to keep going with it or just dead it. It was like for a couple weeks or a couple months, and yeah, we move on and keep being artists that we are. And then with Lil Baby, of course, it looked good on his situation because a lot of people do know that Lil Baby and Amigos ain't always seen eye to eye. So that means with the Saweetie situation, even if they ain't had sex or nothing, right? So with the Saweetie situation, they make Lil Baby superior over Migos. Like, okay, allegedly Offset got handled, right? And then Quavo X go mess with Lil Baby too. They make Lil Baby look like the superior over the Migos. He can't lose when he's going against the Migos. Like, that's 2 L's that the Migos took, allegedly, right? As far as Quavo saying we ain't tripping, we can swap it, that was the wrong line to use, because nah, that ain't true. You only can swap it when y'all in a relationship together or you still hitting it there. If y'all broke up and that's your ex, it ain't no swapping. You know what I'm saying? You said that wrong. You supposed to say it, nah, I ain't tripping. You can have my leftovers. Not, we could swap it. Nah, there wasn't no even swap right there. Nah, he got your ex. You know, he's sitting on his lap. Same thing with Diddy and 50. When Diddy was seen walking with 50X, 50 didn't say we can swap it. He said, yeah, look, if you want my leftovers, look, you can have her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on you about that. We just in competition as far as the liquor thing. If you want the girl, you can have the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no swapping. No, That means saying that right there. So saying that right there, that means you still in your feelings. And some say you unfollowed Lil Baby. I don't know if you was following him or not. I ain't did that deep, but some saying you have, you know, reliable sources saying, you know, you unfollowed Lil Baby. So that mean it ain't no, you ain't tripping. We could swap it. Nah, you in your feelings, because why would you unfollow Lil Baby if that's true, alleged, right? So nah, that's cap. Another thing, when you say you ain't tripping, Quavo, you never trip. When has Quavo ever tripped on anything? Solo. Like, Quavo ain't never tripped on nobody solo. If you heard Amigos doing something about something, it always was a group. If you heard somebody got beat up, they did it as a group. It never was Quavo solo. So Quavo is not a tripping type of guy. So when he say we ain't tripping or I ain't tripping, Quavo, you never trip. You're not a tripping type of guy. So yeah, you always play it cool. You might get an attitude. You know, Quavo catch a little attitude. You know what I'm saying? You can always see it in his face. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, as far as like tripping, nah, you ain't no trippy type of dude. Come on, man. You don't get trippy. Yeah, so you kill all that there. You know, it's just 4PF doing their thing. Like, you know, standing tall, doing what 4PF members do. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Baby enough. You already know how they coming. You know, you just move on. Like, you ain't even have to respond to that. You just let that go. You just helping their situation out. They finesse how they doing with the industry right now with that right there. That little play right there, you just helped it out even more by responding. You see what I'm saying? So Nah. So of course Quavo gonna keep it PG-13 and say, I ain't tripping. We could swap it and put QC the label at the end, keep it PG-13. Cause really, even though Lil Baby ain't gonna take it there, Quavo by himself, he ain't ready to go to the upper room. You know the upper room the 4PM members be singing about? Ask Offset. So you already know Quavo and Jada gonna do the obvious, cause fans gonna look at them like, where y'all at? So it's gonna force them to, you know, Jada gonna start following Quavo or liking pictures like they doing all that there, and they might be seeing, you might see Quavo and Jada at a basketball game or a football game. That's what they gonna do. It ain't authentic because you just copying Lil Baby and Saweetie. Yeah, that wasn't y'all first thoughts. You just playing, you know, copycat. That's all y'all doing. So that's just the obvious. That ain't nothing real. So that's what he mean by we could swap it. Nah, it ain't no swapping because, you know, you went with Saweetie. You know, that's just the nice thing. You supposed to say, you supposed to stand sturdy on team. You supposed to say it, nah, it's my leftovers. Yeah. The little thing, if she give you head, yeah, I taught her that. You supposed to say every move she do with you, I taught her that duh. Your huncho taught her that duh. So yeah, enjoy my tricks. Enjoy my teaching. Yeah. And I'm gonna teach Jada next. That's what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to really be a city boy with it. City boy with it. Yeah, city boy, but you just can rap good. To me, you know, you just a good artist. You make it sound good. You good ad-libs, you know, good harmonizing and stuff like that. Good hooks, great artist, superstar at that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a legend. Quavo, you definitely a legend. I can't take that from you, but you ain't no player or P in my eyes. Now, this is my opinion. You ain't no player or no P. You just, you know, a dude with money that's a superstar that got real good talent, you know, that know music, know how to use auto-tunes when you in the booth, you know how to stretch out your words. You know who else good at that is Lil Durk. Like you and Lil Durk might be the best at that. Y'all know how to stretch out words and stuff like that, and y'all really know how to use the auto-tunes right. See what I'm saying? So that's what you is. You can't take that from you. Now, if I didn't say that, then that's a hater. But what I'm saying right now is that you ain't no player, no P. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's from what I'm seeing. But, you know, hey, you might think different because you. So, but, you know, that's my take on this conversation right here, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Go.